humans. I haven't made a video in a few weeks. About 2 weeks, something like that, I think. Maybe 3. The reason is I had to deal with something else in my life. I got fired for being disabled. Yeah. So let me give you a full timeline. After a life of dealing with weird ailments no one ever put together, we finally noticed that a few years ago that my kid was having a lot of the same issues, but worse. So we thought, hey, maybe this is genetic. So I went in, and my kid went in, and we both, in the long run, September 1st, 2001, I was diagnosed with hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which finally explained why my body had started falling apart a few years earlier, and why my kid, 18, almost 19, and is already using a wheelchair. Like I said, their presentation of the disorder is worse. So that happened on September 1st, 2021. I turned in the disability to my employer. I showed my supervisor, here's the symptoms, which included chronic fatigue, which was explaining why I was having a hard time getting to the end of the day, basically, at the schedule I was working. And then 2 months later, in November 2021, they changed my schedule so that I work even later. Yeah. Get diagnosed, say, hey, this is causing me issues, including chronic fatigue, and they say, well, we're going to take sleep away from you. I understand part of why they did it, but frankly, it still sucked. And for 2 years, until just last month, we kept having meetings about, how can we give you an accommodation for this? And they gave me some accommodations for ADHD, which I didn't really need, and then the ones that I did need, I was already doing for myself, so they were just kind of taking credit for it. But they never did anything about the issues I have with HEDS. And then last month, about 3 weeks ago now? Yeah, they came to me and said, yeah, look, the head of HR for the university showed up. And I'm like, well, this can't be good. And we've done everything we can for you. You can't work this job anymore, so we're taking you out of it. You got a month, and you can try to find another job in the university, or you're fired. But in either way, I was fired from my job at the library I had worked for 19 years, 4 months, and 24 days because I was disabled and they ignored that disability. And no, I can't sue. They went through all the legal steps they can to make sure that they were following the law before they canned me. They tried to set me up in a couple of jobs where I wouldn't have to take a pay cut. It turned out those jobs didn't actually exist. And then finally, last week, I started a new job at the university. So I wasn't fired from the university, but I was fired from the library for being disabled. But the problem is I had to take a pay cut. So I've been trying to figure out how to make more money, also about $250 a month, and I was already scraping by. I've tried door dashing, does not work well when sitting in a car that long takes away your ability to walk. Screws with my lower back and legs, and so you can't ask people to come out to the car and pick up their food, So yeah, I'm looking for new ways of making some cash. So I'm probably going to start freelancing video editing. If you watch this channel, you know that I'm not bad at it. I mean, I don't do anything spectacular on this channel because it's YouTube, but I can put commercials together. I'm pretty good at that. I'm thinking about selling some of my prints and some of my original artwork. This jewelry that I'm wearing, the matching set, I actually make this. I made this, and I can make it for you too. And I chose green stones to go with my eyes, and you can choose a different color stone. Yeah, I'm basically just going to have to step up every side hustle, and that means that this channel is going to have to change. I have not been pursuing this channel as a business. I've been doing it as a on-the-side creative endeavor. I haven't been searching for new viewers. I've been putting them out there, and if someone finds me and subscribes, yay! That's why I only have 41 subscribers at this point, because I haven't been trying to grow. I've just been putting this information out there so I have something to give to other people when they ask a question about EDS, when they ask a question about being trans, when they want to know, my opinion about certain things. That's what these videos are. And I can just say, hey, here's something you can watch. Go watch that and like it and subscribe to it. And, maybe I'll grow it, maybe I won't. But now I'm going to have to change it. I'm going to have to, like I said, I'm going to have to start trying to grow this channel so I can get it monetized, so I can bring in a little bit of money that way. I'm already bringing in money from Medium. I don't think I have to bring this up also to make money. So, how do you think I should do that? Should I concentrate on Ask Addy and make up questions if no one's asking me, so I can put one out fairly often? How often should I post? Where do you think I should turn to help grow this channel? I'm making you part of the channel. I want to build a community, like I've said in a previous video, and now I kind of have to allow me to eat. Pay my student loans, pay my mortgage. Yeah, there's a lot out there. So, what do you want to see me do out of this channel? I'm still going to be doing Into Bed with Heads. That's personal. That's about my kid more than about me. But I'm not going to exploit my child to make videos for this channel. I'll exploit myself all you want. Yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe I should get an OnlyFans. Yeah. Who wants to see sexy content from a middle-aged disabled trans person? Oh. It's probably out there. There's I probably could. I wouldn't, but I probably could. So, oh wow, I did the Scooby-Doo laugh. Anyway, just the thought of somebody wanted to, oh, really? Okay. So yeah, tell me what you think I should, what direction I should take this channel. How I can monetize it so that I could actually, do something I love, and also make money. Speaking of something I love, the job they put me into, I am an administrative coordinator for the Department of Women's Gender and African American Studies. I'm basically become an academic activist. I'm the person who makes sure all the kids get their classes. I'm the first person you meet when you call or stop in. It's actually, I'm loving the job so far, and they're giving me a lot of latitude. They're letting me learn. It's actually a great job. I'm loving it. I'm loving the people. I'm loving the job. I love the fact that I'm contributing to kids getting an education. Even more so than when I worked at the library. But it doesn't pay as much. So I want to have two jobs I love. I love this job, and I want to add something I love to it. And frankly, DoorDash is painful in a literal sense. It hurts me to to drive around that long. So that's out. And so video editing, jewelry making, print selling. I'm going to make stickers. I'm going to sell stickers. I'm going to, anything that I can figure out a way to merchandise, I'm going to have to do it. And I guess I'll have to come up with a merch store. I've already made art from Hello Humans. So I'm going to do that some more too. So that's why I haven't been posting. That's why I'm going to change the nature of this channel. That's why you're going to see me hopefully advertising. And yeah, probably a lot less videos where I'm rambling like this, which is sad because I kind of like these, even though they are kind of dumb. So thank you for watching. Peace and long life.